Check, part-time adult here. Talking success. What does success look like to you? So recently I was talking to a friend of mine about what success looks like. And he said for him, it would be to have a net worth of $30 million. And that felt like a decent number. You know, I'd probably think somewhere in that neighborhood. But on the low, if I can get like 2 or 3, like I'll be good. I'll be good. And that number didn't seem too far-fetched because we both know people who have that and have quite a bit more. And, you know, I don't need 30 cars or 80 bedrooms, but, you know, this isn't about me. What does success look like to you? We've always been given a traditional definition of success with only one route, showing us how to get there. But as times change, lots of other things have changed with it. Even the very definition of success. You know, success used to mean go to college, you get the job, you have the marriage, the house, the white picket fence, the 2.5 kids. Now, don't get me wrong, I think some of those things are cool. We've had this one ideal drilled into our minds forever, making it seem as if this is the end-all, be-all to life, and it really doesn't have to be. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go for these things if you want it, but don't let that just be the sole thing that defines you. You know, I've seen folks have kids, and they love being parents, and then I've seen folks who have kids, and they got kids. I've seen folks have beautiful, long-lasting marriages, and I've also seen others where things got really, really ugly. You know, it was like Oprah was passing out trauma, and she was like, and since I have trauma, you have trauma, and now you have trauma, and you have some trauma. And it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch because a lot of good people involved. I've spoken to people who regret homeownership. And the truth is, it might not be for everybody. And sometimes it's the case of buying the wrong house, or in some cases, it's buying the wrong home in the wrong city or at the wrong time. It doesn't mean that this person necessarily shouldn't own a home, but there are a lot of things to consider, especially when making a purchase that big. One thing I've learned about myself as I've grown more mature is that I have so much more to learn. Now, some of you are new to the professional world. Many of you you've been around the block. You've been around for years. Some of you are networking. Some of you are looking for a complete career makeover. Some of you are thinking of going to school for the first time or going back to school. Some of you are thinking of quitting school. Some of you are making more money on your side hustle on eBay than in your full-time job with your fancy, shiny master's degree. Some of you have stayed the course. Others have pivoted in a bunch of different directions trying to find the right thing. And all that's fine. And I pray that everybody finds their sweet spot professionally and personally, because I think that they're connected in many ways. However, don't let unhappiness in one area spill into another. Just let in the good stuff. You know, there's good vibes only over here. The days of having others define success for you, those days are over. That's in the past. Today, you can control what success looks like to you, and you can decide what route you want to take to get there in many cases. There's so many options now. People have more power than ever. Unfortunately, many people still don't know that. So tell them. Tell them. You know, one thing that I'm seeing is a lot of young folks graduating high school and going straight to trade school. Some are going into professional development programs that do not require a college degree. They're going straight into the workforce. And these folks are going to be 18, 19 years old, making anywhere from like $45,000 to $65,000 soon. Living at home. Could you imagine having 40, 50 grand and not having to pay rent? Wow. Now me, I went the college route because that's what I wanted for me, and thankfully it worked out well for me. If you want to follow me on my college journey, you can click on this video. I'll link to it below as well. Yeah, come along for the ride. So my question to you is, what does success look like to you? Let us know in the comments. Like, comment, sub, share, all that stuff if you did like this video. I appreciate you taking a minute to hang out. And yeah, if you like this video, check out this video. And I'll also link to it below. I'm Aurelio, part-time adult. Thanks for watching. Peace.